If you're naughty, the Mau Mau will get you. This was a threat made to naughty British children in the 1950s. Who were the Mau Mau? I will explain in a minute. Burn My Heart by Beverley Naidoo is a story that takes place in Kenya in the 1950s when it was a British colony. It is a story of friendship, betrayal, and distrust. These may sound like your usual storylines, but the main characters are Mugo, who is a 13-year-old Kikuyu boy, and Matthew, who is 11 years old, and he's a British boy. They both live at the foothills of Mount Kenya. Mugo and Matthew are great friends, and they have lots of adventures in the bush when Matthew is home from boarding school during his holidays. One day, when they're trying to get out of the fence, out of the compound, which they're not supposed to do, they find a part of the fence that has been cut. Matthew insists that we will tell the adults after our adventure, because if they tell now, they wouldn't be able to get out of the compound. So why was it so important as far as the fence being cut? Well, it could be the Mau Mau who cut the fence in order to get in and attack the family. Now, the British had ruled Kenya since 1895, and the Kenyans felt that it was now time to get their independence from the British. So they formed the Kenya Land and Freedom Army, which was commonly known as the Mau Mau. Most of their members were from the Kikuyu tribe, and they had to take a really secret oath, which if they broke, they would be killed by the others. And this oath was also to kill any British people or anybody who was friendly with the British. So because of the fear that was caused by the Mau Mau, there was a lot of distrust between the two friends, Mugo and Matthew, and there was a state of emergency that was declared in Kenya. The adults were very nervous and very afraid for their safety. The boys' fathers, Kamau and John, had been friends all their lives, but now Matthew's father began to suspect anyone who was a Kikuyu tribe, who was of a Kikuyu tribe, and all the servants were Kikuyus. So, and even Kamau, he suspected Kamau even though he had known him all his life. On the other side, Matthew had a very bossy and defiant British friend called Lance, and Lance comes to visit Matthew. They decide to kill the go-away bird, and Mugo pleads to them not to kill the bird because it was bad luck. Now, the go-away bird is one that warns people when there's a predator around, so it's considered bad luck to kill it. However, Matthew and Lance, they kill the bird, and Lance decides that now we should cook and eat the bird. So they make a fire, they cook the bird, they eat it, and very soon Matthew's mother calls them in. They quickly try to put out the fire, but they leave it smoldering. What happens next, and how does it direct the events that turn out so tragic for Mugo and his family? That you will have to read the book for. This is a great story that captures the human side of the terrible events that took place in Kenya and the torture of the Kikuyus that took place. And actually, I just read some articles that showed that the survivors, the Mau Mau survivors, are actually suing the British government for their torture. It is also a story illustrating the social and political demarcation between the rulers and the ruled, and which affected the friendship of Mugo and Matthew. Thank you.